Hey guys, so today we're going to make American buttercream. All right, so the ingredients you need: unsalted butter. I have 2.5 pounds here, powdered sugar, salt, not coarse, but regular salt, imitation vanilla extract, or you can use pure, and heavy whipping cream, which you can buy at any grocery store. Okay, so first things first, we're going to start off by putting our butter, adding our butter, 2.5. I use the paddle attachment, not the whisk one. With this one, I feel that it gives a different type of consistency. Okay, so we're gonna add it in. So with this one, we're going to have room temp, but not too soft. So this is room temp. It's still a little hard, but you can kind of see the consistency. Like you can kind of break it. See, I'm going like this. And even if I press on it, it's still not really going anywhere, but it has been sitting out. The reason why I have it this consistency is because I noticed that if it's too soft, it makes the buttercream too soft, too liquidy. So that's why I have it this way. So once we get it going, you'll see the consistency that um, we'll have. And it's better for piping as well when you don't have it too soft of a consistency. All right, so we're doing our last bit of butter. And remember what I told you guys, the consistency is like this, okay? So we're putting that last bit in it. And now we're gonna start mixing. So we're gonna put this, and you can do with this with the hand mixer, but it will take time. Everything takes longer with the hand mixer, but it still gets the job done. All right, so we're gonna start off on one. Sometimes it looks like it's about to come out of there, but you're fine. Just start off on one and then gradually increase. Turn on 6. And then now I got it on high. So we're gonna cream this until it's like a white, like a more white pale consistency. I mean color. And then the consistency is gonna be a little, you'll see it. I'll show you guys. I can't really explain it. I gotta show you. And then as it goes, I just make sure I get the sides. You can see that it's already turning a little white, lighter already. And it's only been about 30 seconds. So we're gonna let this go. I don't like to let it go for too long because like I mentioned before, I don't want it to be too soft. So I'll say we'll do this for about 5 minutes. All right. Maybe less than 5 minutes. Okay. And as you can see, color is already getting lighter and airy, more airy. And that's what we want. It just makes a smoother buttercream. All right, guys. So it's been about 4 minutes. And as you can see, it is very light. This is just how I like it. I'm going to stop it here for now. Turn it off. Just want you guys to see the consistency, see the difference. It's little, it's just lighter, more airy. Okay. We didn't add anything yet. So now we're going to start adding our sugar. So we just put it down to 1. And I'm going to add cup by cup. We'll add sugar because we don't want it to get messy. So we're going to put our first cup. And just put it little by little. I don't want to put it too high because the powder goes everywhere. So little by little, I just add. All right, we're going to do cup number 2. Put it in there. As we go. Sometimes I put things under it so that, like a paper towel or something under it so that it doesn't make that much of a mess. But sometimes I just say, hey, I'll clean it up afterwards. It just depends on how I feel. Cup number 3, little by little. Don't just pour it in. And I must admit, sometimes I just pour it in, but then obviously I make a mess. But we don't want to do that. And I don't want to show you guys that way. So cup number 3. Now we're doing 4. Sometimes also what I do, let me show you. Okay, so this is cup number 4, right? So I'm adding it in. Sometimes when I'm pressed for time, which is almost all the time, I just go like this. And then, or I stop it. And then and this is just what I do, guys. Sometimes I just go, I may add it and then do it little, just go like that and then speed it up real quick just so that it can like incorporate it real quick. Then go to the next one, bring it down to slow. That's when I'm really trying to hurry up. Cup number 5. Little by little. Cup number 6. And you guys could play around with how much sugar you guys like to add. Like I mentioned before, I don't like it too sweet. So when I first started, oh, it was so sweet. I don't like it that way. So I changed my recipe. And like I said, you guys could play around with it. If you like it more sweet, add more. All right, this is cup number 7. So when I get to number 7, that's when I start to taste it to see if it's something that I want it, where I want to keep it, like the taste. Usually that's where I start at cup 7. So let's see. I'm going to speed it up some just to get it all nicely incorporated. All right, guys. So I ended up adding an additional 1.5 cups. So it's actually 8.5 cups. And then now I'm going to add some salt. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to start off with 1. We're going to mix it. 1 more teaspoon. Then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Slowly pour it in. Right now I have it on medium speed, on 4 on the KitchenAid. All right. And final ingredient, vanilla. So with the vanilla, I love the taste of vanilla. So I'm going to add 2 and let you guys add whatever preference you want. Sometimes I add 3, sometimes I don't. It just depends. how I'm feeling. I put it in slowly because if not, it's gonna splash all over the place. That's one. Here's two. All right. And then from here, you just let it whip. Okay. So at this point, I make sure that I don't do it too much because I don't want it to be so soft. I don't want it to be super, super, super soft. And then when I try to pipe it, it's not, the consistency is not going so well. So this is like the perfect consistency. But I'm just letting the I'm just allowing everything to incorporate at this point. See? So even when I move it, it's barely going anywhere. I don't want it to like be sliding off. All right. All right, guys. So I think we are at the end. I like the consistency. I'm going to keep it right here. Okay. Here we go. All right. So it's still really nice and smooth. Okay. And then I'm just going to do a little taste test. See what it tastes like. It's perfect to me. Not too sweet. This is exactly how I like it. Like I mentioned before, I used to put a lot of sugar, but I don't do that anymore. So to me, this is the perfect consistency. You can add extra sugar if you'd like. You can take away sugar if you'd like. And also the vanilla, you can add extra or take away. Don't put too much vanilla though, because that's when it gets a little, it just changes the taste of it. But you guys can play around with it, okay? But that's basically how you make American buttercream. All right, guys, if you like that video, can you please like, subscribe, or click the notification bell? And in my next video, I'm going to show you guys how to stack a cake. All right, so until next time.